Andy, it's fantastic to see you here today at London Film and Comic Con Winter. How have you been enjoying it so far?
It's fantastic. Loving it, yeah. It's really good. Really good.
We've enjoyed seeing you on Game of Thrones back on last season. Unfortunately, we lost you, didn't we? And that amazing scene with the Hound and Arya. What was it like filming that?
I was amazing. Big fan of the show. Massive fan of the show. And just to be given the opportunity to be in 4 of the episodes was very exciting. I loved it. Loved every minute of it, you know.
Tell us a little bit about behind the scenes filming.
Behind the scenes filming, it was all on location, so kind of you're basically in fields or cold and in fields and in Belfast. I went to Ireland. I'd never been to Ireland before, and Belfast, absolutely beautiful place. I loved it. Loved the people. My wife came out with me. We were staying at the Europa. There was queues and queues of people because at the Europa they were doing the MTV Awards. It was the after party. So when we got in, they gave us earplugs, and my pick-up time in the morning to film was 5:30. So it was sort of right, okay. So can you imagine we're in bed at 9 o'clock. With earplugs in, and it was sort of, when you wear earplugs, all you can do is hear yourself snore. So it's weird, and the drum and bass coming from Lady Gaga's after party. So yeah, and that was it, you know. So it was behind the scenes, lovely people, lovely cast. Maisie William, you know, amazing. Rory, wonderful. Gerard Jordan played my sidekick Vita. He's a great man, and I hope one day I can work again with him and you know, maybe some of the other guys. You know, I really enjoyed it.
Now, of course, we saw Maisie leave the Hound, didn't we, at the end of the season? What do you think? Do you think he's definitely gone for good? He's dead?
Tears in my eyes, crying. I was crying in front of the TV. It's terrible. Yeah, no, it was a really, you know, heartfelt scene. Brilliantly done by the pair of them. You know, superstars. I hope he comes back. I hope there's more. But it's funny because I believe that there's so many characters in the books. I've not read the books. I own the books, but I don't think I'll ever open them up. I think I'll keep them. But I think they were saying that they were having to mould some characters together, you know, to try and fit everyone in, you know. So you know, it was just amazing.
We've also heard rumours that Tom Lashisha, who plays Jack and Hagar, of course, who you worked with in the past season, might be coming back. I mean, what do you think about that?
I think it'd be brilliant. You know, Jack and Hacker. Thomas, you know, wonderful actor, and he did so well in it. You know, I can remember when we were sitting in the prison truck, and he was very quietly spoken in it. You know, or you know how he was doing. I thought, I wanted to be that. I wanted to be the quiet spoken one of how I played it, but I didn't get that opportunity. It was kind of like, you know, scream as much as you could in there at Maisie. But yes, so I hope he comes back. I hope I'm would think, because I mean, as I say, I've not read the books, but there's more. I think there's more that character does later. I'm not sure, but I hope he comes back.
Now, talking about screaming, of course, we were all screaming at the screen and everyone was screaming on the set when they were watching the Viper versus the Mountain, weren't they? What was your reaction when you saw it on TV?
Is he here? Is he here today? I saw him. It's huge, monster. Yeah, I mean, that's it. He's, it's incredible. You know, it's I mean, some of the scenes that they do, the fight scenes and stuff like that, they're very quickly, you know, I mean, when the Hound takes on Biter, and so, you know, when they do that, that was sort of that they rehearsed that only a couple of times and did that absolutely amazingly because it's not, you're not doing that on a mat or anything. It's, you know, I'm going to throw you over onto the cold, wet, muddy floor. You know, so obviously with the how it is, yeah, amazing.